What's going on, everybody? This is dkdynamite, and today we're going to be talking about everything we know so far about Black Ops 2024 Zombies, some exciting developments for round-based players, plus even more. Definitely stay tuned. But before we jump into that, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, drop a like, and yes, I'm fully aware that as of right now, things are a bit quiet in terms of Call of Duty marketing. We know that we just got our reveal for Season 3 Reloaded. That update does drop on May 1st, but other than that, there's not much going on. So I'm like, you know what, let's take advantage of this little down period we have and start getting into Black Ops 2024 news and coverage. About 5 or so days ago, I did post a video recapping everything we know so far about campaign, Warzone, and multiplayer for Treyarch's new Call of Duty game, but I wanted to do a dedicated video here just for zombies. As a reminder, there's plenty of brand new article coverage going up over on dkdynamite.com for those that want to read up a little bit more on multiplayer, Warzone Zombies, CDL, ranked, loadouts, Warzone Mobile, plus we got plenty of tweets every single hour on Detonated's Twitter. So first and foremost, Sunday, June 9th is the rumored reveal date for Treyarch's new Call of Duty game. During an Xbox showcase event, we should be learning some official details about what Treyarch has in store for us. It's unclear what they will reveal. Will it just be, lines of information about the game, pre-order details? Will it be actual footage and some gameplay? And if so, what modes will be talked about during that event, right? Lots of questions that are currently up in the air, but Sunday, June 9th isn't that far away. And as you guys probably remember, some bunkers did open up over in Urzikstan not too long ago, with more bunkers set to open with the launch of Season 3 Reloaded on May 1st. So considering there were some zombies within test tubes in that one bunker that opened up a little while back, maybe that's a hint that whatever's going on with those bunkers is tied to Black Ops 2024 Zombies, and more about that will be revealed right after May 1st. And then when Season 4 rolls around on May 29th, maybe they'll dig into some Black Ops lore and some more teasers before that Xbox showcase event. That's all speculation as of right now, but definitely zombies related. Now, for the first time in Zombies history, people will be able to play the new Zombies experience before the full launch of the game. Multiplayer's gotten that treatment with the beta, campaign got that treatment beginning with Modern Warfare 2 and then recently MW3 through an early access opportunity. Zombies, according to Windows Central, will have some type of early access period about 2 weeks before the full launch of the game. The game is rumored to launch in October, and there will apparently be 2 round-based maps. Now, it's unclear if you'll be able to play a full-fledged round-based map 2 weeks before launch that has a bunch of Easter eggs and narrative, or will it just be a bare-bones type survival experience, and then the real round-based map comes out day 1 with actual quests and cutscenes. It's a little bit unknown as to how this is going to work, but hey, early access to zombies sounds like a great idea, especially considering Treyarch has had upwards of 4 years of development to work on this new Call of Duty title. Now, when it comes to the 2 round-based maps that we know of so far, they both are referred to in the files as ZM_Quartz and ZM_Garnet. These are just code names for these 2 round-based maps, not the official names, and it looks like data miners out there were able to go through MW2, MW3, and even Warzone Mobile's files to find premature information about Treyarch's next game. Treyarch's next game is referred to as T10, or Treyarch's 10th Call of Duty. That's the label the game has, whereas the code name for this Black Ops is Cerberus. Now, this experience was developed on the Modern Warfare engine, hence why leaks about Treyarch's new title have popped up in Modern Warfare experiences, in case anybody out there was wondering. But one of the round-based maps is apparently Terminus Island. This is where there is a prison that contains Requiem, the group that got locked up at the end of Forsaken from Cold War's zombie cycle. Terminus Island's been referenced a couple of times inside of the Modern Warfare 3 Zombies narrative that we've currently seen through the various ACT missions, so I'm sure more and more teasers will be released that kind of set up where that round-based map takes place and what the importance of that map is, especially when you look at the greater narrative of the director, or Richtofen himself. We'll talk more about story in a separate video. Today I want to talk a little bit more about gameplay, but the second round-based map is apparently in West Virginia, a town that contains a bank, a police station, and some other cool points of interest. So it's unclear, like I said earlier, how much depth these maps will have, but my big question is, how frequent will maps release inside of Black Ops 2024 Zombies, right? How long do we have to wait after launch to get our 3rd round-based map in the game? Will it be Season 1 Reloaded like we saw with Firebase from Cold War, or will it be much later than that? I'm gonna guess we'll probably end up seeing 3 more round-based maps to round out the Black Ops 2024 cycle. The only reason I think that, which would bring us to a total of 5 round-based maps, is because there is apparently a Black Ops game releasing in 2025, which is currently codenamed Saturn, and that's apparently a direct sequel to Black Ops 2 from 2012 taking place in the future. So I'm sure if Treyarch has to do round-based zombies for that game, they'll have to save resources that they would have otherwise put into this upcoming title, which right now we're calling Black Ops Gulf War. Now, wonder weapons for this new zombies experience do include the following. We have the obvious ray gun, which just has to be in every Treyarch Zombies iteration, right? We then have the Wunderwaffe, which we got to see again in Vanguard and even Modern Warfare 3, and we also have what is rumored to be the jet gun. Now, before everybody freaks out thinking that a transit remake's on the way, and that could also be the case for some point in the future, the jet gun hasn't been seen in many years, and I can't imagine how much better they can make the jet gun with modern day technology, with a better engine, and just a better game that could be suitable for a weapon that technically has unlimited ammo, but maybe won't break into a million pieces like we saw back during Black Ops 2's transit. We'll have to see a new iteration of that weapon, and I'm very excited to see what other things kind of bleed out from the Dark Ether into a new zombies map that we may not have seen in several years. Now, a fourth wonder weapon was discovered, which is apparently something similar to the KT-4 that we saw in Zetsubo no Shima. This wonder weapon apparently makes the skin of zombies bubble up. We haven't really seen another weapon do that inside of Call of Duty Zombies, so whatever this wonder weapon is probably something in the ballpark of what we got in Black Ops 3's DLC 2 map. But considering we just went over 4 wonder weapons and we have 2 round-based maps, there'll likely be 2 on one map and 2 on another. I'm gonna guess the West Virginia map will have a little bit less depth than the Terminus Island one, and the West Virginia map will be the one we get early access to before the launch of this Black Ops game. That map could feature the ray gun and Wunderwaffe, or both, plus maybe one of the other new wonder weapons I mentioned, whereas the other new one could be saved for the Terminus Island map, along with the return of the obvious ray gun and maybe even Wunderwaffe. That's what I'm guessing as of right now, but apart from that, we also have a rumor about Dr. Monty's factory, or just a Gobblegum-like system returning inside of this experience. So there was a Kevin Drew tweet that went out in 2023, which may not mean very much, but he did say, and I quote, "I've come here to chew Gobblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of Gobblegum." Now, it could just be a random joke to reminisce on a feature that we saw back during Black Ops 3. We obviously had elixirs in Black Ops 4, which were kind of similar, but this could also be a hint that Gobblegums are returning to the game. Now, the recent data mines for the new Black Ops game have suggested, according to leakers, that we are going to see the return of these Gobblegums. Does that mean the classic gums that we had back in BO3, or does this mean the very overpowered Gobblegums that we got during that game's life cycle? That's unknown, but Cold War offered a really cool upgrade system through the Ether Crystals, being able to enhance the perks and field upgrades, so I'm not sure how I feel about going backwards in a sense, where you have good abilities locked behind limited uses depending on your RNG with the factory, or however you get these Gobblegums, whether it's Liquid Divinium or some other system. I think if there's more ways to earn Liquid Divinium, aside from just, playing a couple of rounds in game, if there's weekly challenges and daily unlocks and a bunch of other ways in which you can get Liquid Divinium to have more likeliness of being able to use overpowered gums, then I'm okay with that. But Call of Duty got rid of supply drops and essentially any major form of gambling, so to speak. I'm not including COD Mobile or Warzone Mobile here in this conversation, so I wonder how it would look to see the return of Gobblegums in the new Call of Duty ecosystem, where it's kind of just bundles that we have now. There aren't really any forms of gambling like we had with supply drops, so hopefully if they bring Gobblegums back, there's a really clean new way in which we can earn them. It doesn't take away from potential upgrade systems like we got in Cold War, where we can get new abilities on some of our items, perks, and equipment without worrying about RNG. But rumors also suggest we're going to be seeing the return of the armor station, crafting, and exfil stations that we got from Cold War. Really a big fan of this. I know there was rumors about some type of ether grinder or some different way in which we can enhance our weapon's rarity. Details on that are a bit scarce as of now, but what I'm hoping for is that whenever we interact with these machines, there's less UI to deal with, and it's more of a streamlined experience where you're just quickly interacting with a machine or a table to get what you need, instead of having to pull up a big menu and selecting what you want. I think that gets a bit overwhelming when you have a bunch of zombies behind you unless you throw a monkey bomb. So I'm really curious how they can make all those systems better. But yeah, big fan of crafting, big fan of being able to exfil from a round-based map every 5 to 10 rounds if you get an opportunity. And I think when it comes to armor though, I would like a shield to come back, because that was obviously in classic zombies. I actually prefer that over the armor plates, but that's of course subjective. You could debate that down below in the comments. And without having to say much, obviously we're going to see a mystery box, perks, a pack punch machine. I'm just excited to see how they can enhance all of these features to feel a little bit more innovative inside of Black Ops, since we've seen the same kind of system in Cold War, Vanguard, Modern Warfare 3. We have the 3-tier upgrade system for our weapons. We have the ability to upgrade our weapons rarity that we've seen, and we've had the actual cans for perks. I know Vanguard gave us like these potions we had to drink, but I think there could be a way they could even enhance all this even further and make it feel like a truly new and fresh experience for their return to form, their return to round-based, but with the inclusion of features that have worked so well over the last couple of years with Treyarch Zombies. But that is about it. This has been dkdynamite. Leave our thoughts down below in the comments section. What are your thoughts on everything we know so far about the next iteration of Treyarch Zombies? Are you excited for the return to round-based? And what else do you think is going to be featured in this year's upcoming title? Really hope you've enjoyed, and peace out, everybody.